To other people rather than.
Was there one turning point that you got this feeling?
Yeah, I think when we wrote that track, Photo Booth, that was definitely like we thought, oh wow, we can write a decent pop song, and it was kind of like a challenge as well. It felt like writing pop music was harder than writing long, drawn out, experimental jams and stuff like that.
Yeah, it almost took I think about a fortnight to write a 3-minute song, whereas beforehand we'd be writing a song which took a fortnight to play in about 3 minutes. So
but why? How come? Why is it so difficult, you think?
I think because you're far more limited by how much time you have, first and foremost, and you've really got to capture people's imaginations and attentions at the same time in an equal measure. You can't just kind of play around until you eventually get to something which shines through in an expanse of melody and rhythm and everything. You really have to just get to the point and grab people by the balls if they're mans and by their minds if they're ladies.
By their minds.
Right. That's good. But do you now know what is the special thing behind writing a 3-minute song?
No,
unfortunately
not.
No, I think that's the great thing about pop music, or writing the perfect pop song, is there's a lot of mysticism about it. No one knows how to write an amazing pop song. It's like, I find that more interesting, than writing more experimental or more long drawn out jammy stuff. Like trying to, sometimes you'll sit down and it'll just happen. You'll create this perfect pop song. It's like, how the hell do we do that? What do we do that was different? And it's like, I mean, if I knew that.
Yeah. We might go on like a holy grail quest and try and tap Burt Bacharach's brain out of his head, but even then we wouldn't just want to write what he does. We'd want to infuse it with whatever music.
I would like to go through his notepad and just read like
my secret formula to writing pop.
Amazing pop song.
But I think
sorry, who are you talking?
Burt Bacharach.
Yeah.
But I think like in, if you look over the history of like popular music, there's so many things which can be hooks, and it doesn't have to be a melody, and it doesn't even have to be a vocal line with a lyric.
Yeah, it can be like a sound.
It can be anything.
That Soft Cell cover of whatever it's called.
Crazy Frog.
Marilyn Manson.
Tainted Love.
Yeah, Tainted Love. Like that is just a sound almost, and that's what kind of everyone hears and instantly goes, yeah, I want to fucking hit the dance floor or whatever.
Yeah,
it can be like the simplest of ingredients. And
but did you talk about this before writing Photo Booth, or was it something?
Photo Booth.
Yeah, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, we didn't have any kind of mentality that we were definitely going to write this pop song. We were just working towards kind of getting a song finished, and it happened that
writing a song
was
just a song, whether it be a pop song or anything, was an achievement in itself, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why did you then restart it as a band, as a 3-piece, when you finished uni?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? How come? Because you were thinking, well, maybe we can do it?
After people leave university, it's quite an uncertain time for
like
everyone, really.
What did you do?
You've got to get thrown into the real world, and like the last thing I wanted to do was exist in the real world, like going to an office or.
So kind of restarting the band and kind of trying.
What did you graduate in, and the two of you too? What did you do?
I graduated in anthropology with a 2-1 from University College London.
And you?
It's like University Jelly.
I graduated with a 2-1 from Nottingham Trent in photography, which is I don't know, part of me feels like it was a bit of a waste of time, but I managed to write some music in that space of time at university.
I also got a 2-1 in English literature from Southampton. I think all of these subjects, you don't need a degree in them to actually kind of pursue them to their potential. I think a lot of university is just delaying getting full-time employment, and
which you're still doing.
Exactly. When we stopped university, we were in a band because like none of us were ready to go get a piece of shit job. We all wanted to keep on doing what we'd done for 10 years and had kind of good fun, and I think grown a good understanding of how we all work together and how we'd like to kind of pursue music as well. And it seemed a shame just to chuck away all that and work in an office or a record shop.
We've been writing music together since we were 14. It was like, it'd be utterly depressing if we just went and got a job and it was just like all of that time just total
Waste, yeah.
fat thing
More of a
around
waste
in
of
a
time than
garage.
going to university.
Yeah, exactly.